A very warm greetings to our viewers. So now the big event is behind us. Let's look at what we are expecting based on the Neowave in the week ahead on both the indices, Bank Nifty and Nifty. So let me welcome our expert, Neowave expert, Hussain. Welcome, Hussain. How do you see post?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we had an exciting week, the week leading to the budget and even prior. When
Mhm.
we had met last, we had taken a certain pattern. I'll just point that out to you in this purple marking. We had considered a triangle यहाँ पे, and you had rightly said that, break of the BD trend line would lead to some up move, which happened over here. However, sir, you'll see that, हम ऊपर तो गए, BD trend line भी टूटा, लेकिन वहां से we had a sharp move to the downside. And I'm just going to mark that candle out over here. You'll see it pointing in red. इतना बड़ा रेड कैंडल देखने के बाद से इट गिव्स अस एन आइडिया कि देखिए जो भी ये ब्रेकआउट हमें एक्सपेक्टेशन था दैट हैज फेल्ड
Yes.
एंड फॉर सम टाइम वी आर गोइंग टू स्टे इन द डाउनवर्ड साइड एंड आई
Mhm.
जस्ट मार्क दैट टू यू आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस एबीसी ओवर हियर ओके so we took a sharp rejection from there. We came down. I have marked it in orange as an ABC only because it gave us this 0B trend line up till 27th of January.
Right.
On 28th Jan, we saw a gap up, which was the week leading to our big event.
Mhm.
This 0B trend line was broken, which told us कि यहाँ पे जो भी ये रेड कैंडल के साथ ये पैटर्न बना था that has come to an end for some time, at least till event, we
Mhm.
will see movement in the upside direction.
Right.
Okay, this was just a quick recap.
Mhm.
That's why I had placed this. And we will just discuss this pattern and then we will look at what we may see in the foreseeable future.
Sure.
सर क्या हुआ कि ये जीरो बी ट्रेंड लाइन कटने के बाद एंड आई एम जस्ट मार्किंग इट ओवर हियर इट्स ऑफ माय स्क्रीन सो यू
Mhm.
कैन जस्ट सी इट दैट आफ्टर इट्स ब्रेक we moved to the top side. We had a slight correction for a couple of days.
Right.
We had seen the built up of this pattern. We followed it. We expected this B leg to the downside.
Mhm.
Once we saw this, sir, and I'll just switch off the candles over here so you can see this structure is what I'm talking about.
Right.
वी न्यू कि इसके बाद जो हमारा नॉर्मल सी लेग होता है यहाँ पे इट ट्रेवल्स अबाउट 61% ऑफ दिस ए लेग
Yeah.
we
Mhm.
expected that to go somewhere around 49,915. Market had gone till for 50,009 on budget day.
Mhm.
So interestingly, I mean, as a common man, when I saw the budget, I thought that it was brilliant.
Mhm.
But on the day of the budget, after the first 30 minutes, after I got happy, there was a 1100 point move to the downside. You can see this big red candle over here. As a neo wave analyst, sir, I will chalk that down move to a post pattern implication of the pattern that we have identified. So
Mhm.
I had identified an ABC. Again, that gave me a 0B trend line, which you
Right.
will see with this purple trend line to the top side.
Mhm.
61% जो मेरा मिनिमम वेव सी जाना चाहिए वो भी गया था 49,915 we went till 50,009.
Right.
I was not going to execute or expect further up move until I had evidence. But क्या हुआ वो नीचे की तरफ इतना thrust आया तो
Mhm.
we had not expected कि अभी थोड़ा टाइम रुक जाओ सर ये पूरा सी वेव हमारा रिट्रेस हो गया इन एसेंस दिस मूव टू द डाउनसाइड इज वेव ए ऑफ समथिंग न्यू दैट हैज स्टार्टेड
Okay. Okay.
ओके
Mhm.
this was just a quick recap, sir. The week that we had missed out and the week that transpired leading up to the budget.
That's right.
As of right now, sir, I see Bank Nifty in a range of 50,009, which is the event day high,
Mhm.
and from where the price action started, which is 47,844. These are very important levels. The break of the top side will tell us a continuation of the trend. The break of the downside will tell us that we are start going back to the downside. That is the purpose of these two numbers.
Mhm.
So the event day low that is over here is also of importance, which is 48,925. The reason I'm saying that is this move to the downside and break of the 0B trend line over here, the retracement of the entire C leg
Correct.
tells me that this is wave A of something new that has started. So based on that, I have taken my three cases. Okay. I'm just bringing that up here. My first case is that, you know what, be a little cautious on Monday. Because this is wave A of something new, we know that any move to the downside may be A, B, and C. Okay, we might get one move to the top side, one move to the downside. So let the market reveal itself. Let's see what happens. I can always update midweek. Post, if we see some evidence the way we are expecting कि ये ABC बनेगा structure, we will again get a trend line. We will know that it might move to the top side. Tentatively speaking, sir, I'm expecting 5400 to 5600, somewhere in this range. But we must see some evidence. यहाँ पे कोई पैटर्न बनना चाहिए तो हम 5400, 5600 एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं.
Right. Right.
So I've also taken a very bullish scenario. Since I already have my wave A on the 75-minute chart, there is a chance that my wave B might drift to the top side.
Okay.
And why I'm saying that, sir, is because from 28th, we've had a lot of buying pressure. I'm just going to switch off the candles and mark out this pattern over here. You will see that this was my wave A. This was my wave A. My wave B drifted to the top side.
Right.
Okay, sir. So these patterns you will see on all time frames. The concepts are the same. The price range may differ depending on where the market is positioned at that point of time.
Okay.
And hence, in my case too, which I'm taking bullish, I'm saying that there is a chance wave B might drift to the top side.
Okay. Okay.
For that reason, 50,009 will be important. We will know that chalo ye toot gaya hai, and wave structure will also reveal itself. We will know that this was a strong B.
So in
That
that
means
case,
wave
what would be
C
the
kam
target?
niche aaye.
In that case, the bullish view. So in
Ji,
the cautious view, you're saying, 50,400 to 50,600 is a possible target. In the bullish
that's right.
case,
That's
where
right.
would you put that target?
सर ये जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना ये ड्रिफ्ट हो सकता है. दिस विल बी अ वेव बी. इट विल स्टिल कम डाउन फॉर अ वेव सी, लेकिन वो बहुत कम नीचे आएगा.
Okay.
At that point of time, sir, midweek, I will reveal the targets, provided this case works out.
But
But
in that case,
to
you
answer
expect
your
it to go
question
above.
today,
In that case,
to
you
answer your
expect it
question
to.
today, sir, I would expect it to go more than 50,600 for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm taking one bearish view also to stay objective. See, we had a very sharp move to the downside. Okay. We don't know where the market is going to open on Monday. As of right now, let's just assume that if market wants to go to downside and we see thrust continuing, breaking this Friday, Saturday's low, in that case, 48,300 may be tested.
Okay. Okay.
So for each case that I have taken, I have, we have said that let the market give us evidence for that case. So case one is where we are cautious. We are expecting some pattern to form here. Then we might see an up move. In case two, I'm saying that because there is so much of buying, there is a chance that we might drift to the top side.
Right.
And in case three, we are waiting for price to give us an indication that there is thrust to the downside. In that case, 48,300 may be tested. These are my three cases in Bank Nifty.
Great.
I'll quickly go to Nifty, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just adjust my chart. Okay. So because we had such an important budget, all the major indices had similar pattern development and similar movement.
Right.
So Nifty also had a similar pattern built up. However, we saw a sharp fall from 23,400 levels, 23,426 to be exact. जो बैंक निफ्टी में zigzag पैटर्न बना था towards the downside, we made a flat pattern towards the downside. It also gave us a zero beat trend line.
Mhm.
Break of that zero beat trend line told us market is going to continue to the top side. This is what happened on the event week.
Mhm.
We continued till 23,632. Post that 30-minute speech, market gave a 300-point move to the downside. So my cases are similar that I have taken in Bank Nifty. For Nifty at this point of time, I would put caution on Monday, Tuesday. Let the market reveal its intentions. As of right now, sir, over here also we have a wave A to the downside. We may have a some kind of pattern built up yahan pe. If that happens, we may move to the top side. That would be our evidence. Tentatively speaking, 23,800 to 24,000 is what I can foresee. As a bullish view, sir, like I took in Bank Nifty,
Mhm.
in Nifty also, we may drift to the top side. When that happens, sir, I will reveal it. We can give an update midweek. Uh, to answer your question, how much more it can go? Yes, it can go about 24,000 to 24,200 as well.
Yeah.
So lastly, if I was to see prices giving me thrust to the downside, breaking the Saturday low, in that case, 23,000, 23,100 may be tested. This would be my analysis on Nifty.
No, no, it's very clear. I think what we are saying is that the Monday opening is very important. I think a lot of things have
That's
happened in the last post budget, actually. First of all, the budget has come, so the analysts and the big institutions will get time to analyze it much better, because the first reaction is not very informed, because they don't get time to analyze it properly. Clearly, the consumer discretionary is positive after the budget. The capital expenditure is looking a little bearish. So I think all that analysis will happen. So that is one input that will reflect on Monday. The second thing is that US has imposed tariff on China. The dollar index still remains strong. I think for our market, dollar index and watching dollar index is very important. As long as it remains strong, we may continue to see the flight of the FII money, which is one of the main reasons why our markets are in a bearish structure. So these things are also very important. I think the event day, as true for any event day, the high and the low of the event day is very important. So keep an eye on the high and the low of Saturday. And then, based on what we discussed here, based on the patterns that we showed, please trade. So trade cautiously. Uh, don't be in a hurry first thing on Monday morning to take your position. Some of the people I have spoken to, particularly not traders, but they're more of an investors. They have read reports that the budget is bullish and they're planning to immediately put a lot of money in Nifty ETF or some of the instruments like that. I would say that they should be a little careful, watch how the things unfold. It takes 1 or 2 days for the real reaction to get revealed. And then there is global factors which are going to outweigh probably even the budget thing. So keep all that in mind. Wishing all of you a very happy trading week ahead. Trade cautiously and trade profitably. With that, we will close the video today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.